$6 million in debt. Neighbors disclose Haz Meg financial crisis. They have no money to pay staff. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are having serious financial problems according to a tabloid report this week. Since the Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced that they would be stepping back from their senior roles in the royal family, the tabloids have been all over the couple with outlandish claims. The latest comes from In Touch, which claims on its cover the spouses are desperate for cash and already $6 million in debt. The outlet quotes a supposed source as saying, "Since leaving Britain, Harry and Meghan are hemorrhaging money and struggling to make ends meet. They're about $6 million in the hole." The reason for this, according to the unreliable publication, is because Prince Harry and Markle have had to increase security at their rented mansion. Security, according to the supposed insider, is costing them an absolute fortune. On top of that, they have a ton of overhead. Rent on their $14 million mansion can't be cheap. In other news, Prince Harry is currently embroiled in a legal battle with the Home Office over his security while visiting the UK, and some royal commentators have dubbed the case a head-scratcher, claiming that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex face real threats. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will travel across the pond next month for a surprise visit to Europe. It emerged on Monday the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are planning to visit London, Manchester and Düsseldorf in Germany to work with charities close to their hearts. A spokesperson for the couple said Meghan and Harry were delighted to be visiting the prince's home country. The news comes amid Harry's legal battles with the Home Office and the Metropolitan Police over protection for him and his family while in the UK. Back in January, it emerged that the Duke had applied for a judicial review regarding a previous Home Office decision, which means he is unable to personally fund police protection for his family while in England. A statement, which was issued at the time, read, "Prince Harry inherited a security risk at birth, for life. He remains sixth in line to the throne, served 2 tours of combat duty in Afghanistan, and in recent years his family has been subjected to well-documented neo-Nazi and extremist threats. While his role within the institution has changed, his profile as a member of the royal family has not. Nor has the threat to him and his family." Harry has previously claimed that it is unsafe for him and his family to return to the UK without police protection. Last month, the prince was granted permission to bring a High Court challenge against the Home Office over his security arrangements in the UK. Soon after, it emerged that a second lawsuit had been filed by Harry at the High Court with the Home Office and also the Metropolitan Police as defendants. It is understood it focuses on the decision that people cannot pay privately for police protection. Now, royal commentators, Rachel Bowie and Roberta Fiorito, have described the case as a head-scratcher, arguing that Harry and Meghan face real threats and should have security, particularly because of Prince Andrew, another non-working royal whose taxpayer-funded security was recently assessed. Speaking during the latest episode of their podcast Royally Obsessed, Ms. Bowie said, "When this announcement came, I thought about Harry's security. As a reminder, he went to the Well Child Awards that were outdoor because of COVID, a year ago, and that was a big impetus for this security lawsuit that he has launched. That was when he exited the event. He didn't have police protection and he was chased by paparazzi." Ms. Fiorito noted that a recent decision allows Prince Andrew to keep his security, which costs between $600,000, £507,000, and $3.6 million, £3 million, to the taxpayer per year. She said, "Meanwhile, Harry's case is still under review. I think that's where it's a head-scratcher. Somehow Harry, who is sixth in the line of succession, doesn't get it, police protection in the UK, but Andrew, who is not a working royal and lower in the line of succession, does." Last week, it was reported that Andrew will keep his state-funded police bodyguards following a review of his security arrangements. The Duke of York's Metropolitan Police and Home Office security detail was assessed after the Queen stripped her second son of his military affiliations and royal patronages, and removed his HRH, His Royal Highness, title. The Daily Telegraph reported that the Royal and VIP Executive Committee concluded that Andrew was still entitled to round-the-clock police protection. He will still be accompanied by a personal protection officer whenever he leaves his home, and permanent security arrangements are in place at his residence, Royal Lodge on the Queen's Windsor estate. The decision was made after Virginia Roberts Giuffre claimed Jeffrey Epstein forced her to have sex with Andrew on 3 occasions when she was just 17 and brought a legal case against him in the US. Noting that Harry will be the son of the next king, Ms. Bowie and Ms. Fiorito questioned why Harry and Meghan are not able to pay for their own protection, given that they face very real threats. Given